MVP is a common terminology amongst product teams and has been used in some instances to keep the team focused on core features or components of an application. In other cases, MVP is being used to sacrifice usability of a product in place of shipping features faster. If you ask me, there's certainly a balance between feasibility, that is, based on the resources at hand, what can we build, usability, how easy is it to use, and viability, how profitable is the product for the business. And finding that balance in some cases is difficult as teams tend to swing from one extreme to the other. So today I wanted to share an analogy with you that I found to do a really good job of explaining what an MVP is. For starters, MVP is not an acronym for the most valuable player. In the product world, it is an acronym for the minimum viable product. It is a concept of lean startup that prioritizes learning as a product evolves. Eric Rice defines MVP as a version of a new product that allows a team to collect the minimum amount of validated learning about a customer with the least amount of effort. In other words, what's the minimum most profitable aspect of the product that doesn't take a lot of resources, solves for a user need, and is profitable for the business? One of the most common misconceptions of an MVP amongst product teams is thinking about an MVP as the smallest feature or functionality that can be released to customers with the least amount of effort, which tends to sacrifice actually delivering a usable product. And a worst case scenario would be to not include learning from the users as part of the process. Another misconception is stressing the minimum part of minimum viable product and not including the viable part of the minimum viable product, which determines profitability and usability of the product. In an ideal scenario, product teams learn from their users and end up delivering a product that customers love and are willing to pay for. This might mean delivering an entirely different product from what the team started with based off of their learnings from the users, or even end up abandoning the entire project completely. Now that, my friend, is the beauty of an MVP. One of the best analogies I have seen is the skateboard-to-car analogy by Henrik Nieberg. In this analogy, a customer orders a car, but because of some of the misconceptions that we talked about earlier, the customer first receives a tire. And of course, what are you going to do with a car tire when you order the car? But then there's more. The product team continues to work towards building the car one part at a time in hopes that they will build up the whole car and deliver the final feature to the customer. But by then, the customer is frustrated and potentially uninterested. And the worst part is, customer feedback was not included in the entire process. So now we have a car that has been delivered to the customer that may not solve for their needs. So many products that were built like this have failed because of this reason. Thankfully, Henrik's analogy offers an alternative way of thinking about the concept of an MVP. The alternative is taking a different approach based off of the same example. The customer orders a car, but instead of delivering a car, the team focuses on the underlying customer need, which is getting from point A to point B. And a car is just one of many possible solutions. Now, with this need in mind, the team focuses on the minimum viable product that solves the customer need and gets them excited about providing feedback. The team ends up delivering a skateboard. It's unlikely that the customer will be 100% happy with this, but it's a starting point for the team to learn from their customer. Now, as the team continues to learn from the customer, they are then able to deliver a bicycle next time, which solves for other customer needs that weren't accounted for in the earlier iteration. This learning cycle continues, and the team delivers a motorcycle next, and eventually a better car that was originally envisioned by the customer. The goal here for the team is to deliver a product that can be quickly shipped out to a customer can start using, testing out features and providing feedback to the team so that they can further iterate on the product to eventually create a better customer experience. Now, again, This is an analogy, so do not take this literally, but it's just to kind of get us there to understand the concept of what an MVP is. Now, I'm curious to know what analogies are out there that you know of or that you use to help people or to help product teams better understand the concept of an MVP. Do let me know in the comment section below so that we can continue to collectively grow in our knowledge and understanding of product design in general. If you've learned something new, share this knowledge with others by hitting that share button. If you're interested in more content like this, let me know by giving this video a thumbs up, and join the channel by subscribing and tapping on the notification bell so you know when I upload a new video. See you in the next one.